Hi guys, what is better in the morning than a yoga session? We paused, but some of the hotel guests tried it. Instead of yoga, we had a good breakfast before riding further south. On the way to mainland Croatia, we had to pass the great Krk bridges again. We have reached the Adriatic coastal road, pretty famous amongst motorcyclists, and it's a great road. I still find the road between Plomin and Rijeka even better, at least it was not as much traffic. It's nice with all the boats. I wonder if everyone in Croatia has a boat. Now the road is getting more curvy. The scenery is pretty fantastic on this road. So what can you say about the great road and the views? It's just a matter of enjoying it all. Fantastic. We can see some of the Croatian islands out there on the Adriatic Ocean. It was very hot this day and we were getting thirsty, so we stopped next to this cafe in Sibin to buy some water, drink a lot of it and have a chat. Many places there are medieval buildings, or what looks like it at least. Here's an example of one that we rode past. Still those great views from the road. It was endless on this route. Now it was time for a short hydration break. From a plain old road stop, these were the views. Hi Thor, cool bikes there. A really strange bridge there on the road. Here's our turn down towards the Pag ferry. Fun road down there with some good turns. And here is the queue for the ferry. Some bikers coming up from the ferry pointed us to skip the queue, so we did so and headed down there. Oops, a biker falling. Fortunately no one got hurt, but he had to attend some things on his bike on the ferry across. The road is really steep there and not so easy to get off the bike to buy ferry tickets, but I did manage. Time to board the ferry now. It was so hot on the ferry, and when leaving the ferry as well. We decided to wait a bit at the ferry port on Pag Island to let the cars leave and avoid the traffic. This guy seemed to like our bikes. Time to leave the port now, get some lunch and explore Pag a bit. At least the northern part of Pag was hot and dry and not much vegetation, almost like a desert. Soon we started seeing stone fences, and they were absolutely all over the island. After a short detour, we found a promising restaurant for lunch and went there. I decided to wait here until my friend Thor had parked his bike and then park mine. Then this friendly and thoughtful lorry driver decided to park his truck right in front of me, making it very hard to get past him to park. Well, he did not see it as a problem and just stopped right there. I just managed to get past him, but found this being yet another example of the traffic culture in Croatia, far from the culture in Northern Europe. Despite the, in my opinion, rude driving by the lorry driver, the lunch was pretty good and we kept riding. We had to get some petrol though, and then we kept going. There is some vegetation on Pag Island. But soon we were back to desert landscape and endless stone fences. The road leads us to the west coast of Pag. Then the road crosses to the east coast again. As we come across the island, we get this wonderful view of the town of Pag. The small town of Pag has only about 3,000 inhabitants, and we were stopping there briefly for a coffee. After a good cup of coffee, we leave the town of Pag to the last leg of today. It was pretty beautiful to ride south from Pag town and towards the Pag bridge. Pag Bridge is connecting the Pag Island to the Croatian mainland. It was opened in 1968 and is quite a structure. The northern part of the island is connected by ferry only. Now we are turning towards Novigrad, where our hotel for the night is. Novigrad is on the Novigrad Sea. People are obviously bathing in there. Novigrad was definitely one of the highlights of our trip. Fantastic riding through the town of Novigrad. Our hotel ahead. I would not recommend it. Rooms are pretty basic and old-fashioned. One of our rooms had a non-working toilet, but that was fixed by providing another room. The food was decent though at the hotel restaurant, and really nice walking through the town in the evening. In the next episode, we leave Novigrad, we see a DC-3, and we visit a deserted military airport.